Hi there, it's Mr. Peace here. I just want to talk you through our plan B. So plan A is that everything's great, you've managed to come into school and you can have your lessons as normal. Plan B is where unfortunately you've had to be away from school but you don't want to miss out on your learning. So your teacher put together some links and resources to make sure that you don't miss out. First thing you need to do is get onto Stella. So if you just go onto the school website, netherstowe.com, or you could just Google it, you click on students and you select Stella. It will ask you for your username and password, and that's your school email address. So that will normally be a number, your surname, and then your first initial, and then at netherstowe.com, and then the same password you use to log on to your emails or log on to the school network. Okay, so when you get there, you'll see the normal files which you can access for lots of your lessons in there, but I want you to look at Plan B. So the first thing you need to do is select the Plan B folder and then click on the year group which you're in. So let's just say that you're a year 7. You'll find lots of other files within there which have got some details of what you'll be covering as part of Plan A. So I've just gone into history and you'll see that these are the lessons which you would normally be covering at the moment for the first half term, and then more will be added as we go along. So you'll start off learning about the Norman conquest in school. Let's say that unfortunately you've had to leave school for lesson 2 and you're not able to do that lesson. So your teachers have put together some resources which are on the Oak National Academy which match closely as we can to those which you're doing in lesson. So sometimes your teacher has put a hyperlink to it, and as long as Oak haven't moved things around, you can just right click on that and do open the link, and it will take you straight to start your lesson. And then you just click start your lesson. There's normally a bit of a quiz to do, and then there might be a video to watch. And all of this works on your mobile phone really well if you haven't got access to a computer. So if I just go back to that document again, let's just imagine that your teacher hasn't put in the hyperlink and it's just got the title of the lesson. So if you just copy that, and if you open up the Oak National website, now to get to that you can click on Stella and you can click on the link here, or again you can Google Oak National Academy and it will take you to the student section which has a search function. You click on the search function, right click, paste, put in the title which your teacher has said closely matches the lesson you'd be studying if you're in school, and then you can just click on the lesson. It takes you exactly the same way. There are lots of different ways to get to this lesson. So from the actual classroom itself, you can go through your subjects, or you can look at the schedule. So in this case you have to know your Key Stage 3 and what subjects you're doing, and you're doing history, and it gives you lots and lots of different lessons which are on there. So you then have to find the one which related to the Normans that your teacher had decided. Let's just have a look at something else to see how that works. So I'm just going to close that down, go on to, let's pretend that this time we're a year 11 student, and let's say that we're looking at our maths. We click on the maths and we scroll down, and let's say that we're looking at this, it's sometime into the term, and we're looking for lessons on this area here. So if I just select solving equations and copy that text there, again I go to the Oak National Academy, into the search bar. This time I'm going to paste in the solving equations, and it says that there's a unit there. Now what you might find sometimes is you click on it and it goes, oh, I can't get to that page. So if I just go back and I click on solving equations, which is step 1, that will take me straight to the lesson. So if at first you don't succeed, do try again. Okay, so that's it really. You navigate to Stella, navigate to Plan B, find your subject, and then open up the Oak National Academy, and it will take you to those lessons. Now, that's the case for most of our lessons, but sometimes your teachers have decided that there's things which are on the Oak Academy doesn't match exactly with what is on what we're studying. So for example, in English, you might find that there are some lessons which you're studying which link to different things on Stella. Okay, so your teacher might tell you where to go on Stella, and if that's the case, then it will say, for example, go to Stella, go to the documents, go into the English area, go to year 11, and it might tell you which one of these to go into. And your teachers might have opened up something called a VIV, a voiced instructional video. In this case, it might be we're going to go to English and look at the video lessons. Let's just say this is a case for year 12, and you click on year 12 and it might have told you to go into this folder here, and you might see a little video symbol, and if you click on that, then it starts playing the video. You won't hear that on this recording, but you know the video might be there. In some cases, it could be that we've got a PowerPoint and the member of staff has voiced over some instructions on the video as well. So those would all be clearly labelled on the Plan B documents as to where to find them. So just to recap, Google Netherstowe, go onto the website, click on Stella, open up Plan B, find where the materials are to go to on Oak, search on Oak, unless it says look on Stella for those resources. If you've got any questions, please do just ask your teachers, and they can pass on the information if you've got any questions about that. Okay, thank you for listening.